I'm not sure when this video is going up. We got a lot of packs, some weekend classic ones, some good chances to get some good pulls, some standards as well. And I really don't want to spoil anything, man, but a pack that really makes me happy. I'm just opening the Mother's Day one since I have it. Hope y'all had a good weekend, a good Mother's Day, everything like that. I like the bat skin. I've actually ran into a few people using it during the weekend classic, and I feel like it's one of my most liked, one of my favorites Mother's Day bat skins that they've done. If any of y'all have used the new Cornerstone Evolution cards, let me know which one is your favorite, who I should choose in my next one. I'm just choosing Justin Turner right now, but let me know in your opinion who I should choose. I'm guessing I can't use these cards for anything, so I'm going to grab Bruce Sutter right here since I have all those cards. But we unlock the moments for Justin Turner, and I think we're going to go ahead and basically go left to right. Not going to exactly do that, but it's going to go a little bit left to right. And hopefully get some diamonds today, man. Our last pack opening, we got some decent pulls, but the standards, the ball-ins, headliners did not treat us well. So we want that to change a little bit today. As always, if y'all enjoy the pack openings, hey, feel free to drop a like on this video. It's free, only takes a second. Same thing with subscribing. If y'all enjoy the videos, feel free to subscribe for daily MLB 25 videos. June 1st of this year, which is coming up way faster than I thought it would, but here we are, just a few weeks, less than a month away from June 1st. June 1st is going to be 8 years of daily uploading in a row to YouTube. 8 years of daily uploads on June 1st, man. That's actually wild. I got no clue when that streak's going to end. I've been doing content for MLB The Show since 2015, so I think we're probably over 10 years of doing content for the game, which just blows my mind. I bet you there is somebody out there younger than 10 who's watched my video before. If there's somehow somebody younger than 8 who have watched my videos, then that's crazy to think that maybe I started my streak before maybe a few people watching have been alive. I feel like that's not super likely. If I keep going with the streak, it gets more and more likely, you know, I feel like with every day, but I started streaming on Twitch in kind of the fall, winter of 2014. Didn't take it seriously at all. And then early 2015, I didn't have a PlayStation. I only had an Xbox. Our first diamond of the day. Love to see it. But I was streaming NHL 15, Xbox 360. I think the Xbox One was out. So was the PS4. I didn't have a PS4. I would get MLB The Show every year. But I just didn't have it. I think the new game might have only been on PS4 for MLB 15. I think that might have been the first year they did that. And when I was streaming NHL sports game, my chat convinced me, hey, you should buy a PS4 and you should get the new MLB The Show. Diamond Dynasty is this crazy good new mode. It's kind of like Ultimate Team except better. And the rest was history, man. Streamed some in 2015. Streamed some in 2016, streamed some in 2017, and just in 2017, you know, it's how it is now, man. Just for whatever reason, staying consistent with streaming is hard for me, man. And right now, I got no excuse. I know I should be streaming. I want to be streaming. There's just something blocking me from sitting down here and on OBS hitting start streaming. For whatever reason, it's tough for me to do. I wish it wasn't. After 10 years, you know, you think it would be super easy for me, but for whatever reason, man, it's hard for me to hit that, even though every time I stream, I like it, y'all enjoy it. The more I did it, the easier it is to do, and just I fell out due to some personal stuff, and then now no excuse to get back in it, man. No excuse for not getting back into it. But like I said, over 10 years now of doing MLB The Show stuff. Started on Twitch, went to YouTube. 2017, I was just unhappy that I wasn't doing anything in terms of content because I had gotten partnered on Twitch in 2016, and I felt like I had just wasted practically a year. I got partnered on Twitch May 14th, 2016. Crazy to think about. And June 1st, you know, like May 14th rolled around, 1 year being partnered, and I was just so mad and upset with myself. I was talking to DiHigo, and he's like, bro, just start uploading on YouTube, you know, like, let's see if you can. I think he might have even said, like, just a week. See if you could post every day. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do the whole month of June. And we haven't missed a day since. So shout out to Mighty Goats for starting the streak, basically, pushing me to do it. And here we are, man. June 1st is going to be 8 years in a row. Kind of crazy. So 8 years in a row of daily uploads. Over 10 years in general of making MLB The Show content, both Twitch and YouTube. I think we might still have some. I don't know if we have any MLB 15 videos up. If we don't, I might unprivate the ones we have. There's not too many of MLB 15 videos. We got more MLB 16. Shout out to Fuzzy, Mark, Mighty Goats, all the homies. Shout out to Kyle, Cougs, Clutch, so many OGs in the community. And anyways, in that over 10 years of creating content for MLB The Show, there's probably one thing that I've never done in the game. I've basically done everything else, and there's really one thing that I've never done before, and that's hit 1,000 rating in ranked seasons. And finally here, MLB 25, we actually did it. Again, I don't know when this video is going up, if y'all have seen the games or not. If you haven't, I'm sorry that I spoiled it. I think the title and thumbnail of the video might have spoiled it anyways, just because it's like it's the first time I've ever done something like that. So I feel like I want it to be clear so people can watch the video and see like how it happened basically. But never done it in my MLB The Show history, and here we are, MLB 25. 10 years later of creating content for the game, and I finally do it. Now, I will say, obviously, MLB 15, my first year playing Diamond Dynasty, I was trash. MLB 16, I was pretty good, but I only played BR. That was back when you had to go 20-0 to get the flawless reward. It's 10-0 now. They've halved it since then. And I think that's one of my most viewed videos to this day on this channel, is winning 20 games in a row in Battle Royale. We started off 0-1. Now, back then, and even for years after, it said like 20 win streak. Then they moved it down to 16. I think even in that same year, even in MLB 16, they moved it down to 12 because 20 and 16 were both just ridiculous. I think I might have gone 16-0. I don't think I ever went 20-0, but I think I did go 16-0 one time, and then I've of course gone 12-0. I've gone 10-0. But back then, and even for years after, it said 20 win streak. 16 win streak, 12 win streak. So I didn't reset BR ones. BR ones? Dang. I didn't reset BR runs if I started off 0-1 because it said win streak. It didn't say flawless back then. They didn't have a flawless pack. You just got a player. They didn't have a pack back then. It just said win streak. So I was like, okay, I started off 0-1. I like this team. Let's keep it going. And I won 20 games in a row. Still to this day, one of my favorite streams. I still have the recording. I think it's literally on one of these hard drives. I got 3 hard drives right. Shoot, I got 3 hard drives right here. The 20 win streaks on one of those. I think the video's actually copyrighted. So even though it's one of my most viewed videos, which I mean it's fine. I haven't made any money from it. I'm just happy to have the video up. I feel like it's an iconic twin game and TV video, right? And I've still thought about, since I have the original file, the original full stream, I've thought about editing it again. Maybe I'll do that for the 8-year anniversary. Edit that video back up. I don't know if anyone would be interested in that though. Don't tell me we're gonna get the same guy twice. Oh, he's probably not worth anything anymore though. Dang, I mean he's definitely gone down a bit. 5.738. So I'm guessing he was a little bit more. Can I see if I sell him? Can I see his trends? Dog, he could have been 40,000 stubs. That's probably why we pulled him, is because he got downgraded. Probably easier to pull, but anyways, I won 20 games in a row, and that's when I found out that even though it says win streak, it doesn't mean it's. And I'm pretty sure, because since MLB 16, since MLB 15 actually, like I think since before 16 came out, I've just had like basically a direct line of contact, like, you know, DMs on Twitter. Nowadays it's Discord or DMs, but if there's bugs, issues, like glare and stuff, if I want to give any feedback, like I have people that I know will read my messages at SDS, basically the company that makes the game. And that's why I always want, like, if there's something broken or not working, that's why I always love it when y'all let me know in the comments about it. If there's changes you think need to be made to the mode, or cool ideas you have, I always love it. That's why I like to do videos talking about my opinion, so I can see what your guys's are and see if anyone agrees with me, stuff like that. I've been saying for the longest time, I'm glad it finally got added in MLB 25, but I've been telling them every year since they took it away that I think they should bring back the full customization of the ball player with training points. And I don't think they're called training points this year, but I think there may be skill points. But anyways, it's basically the same thing where you can finally get your attributes up to 99 again. Anyways, though, it said win streak. That's when I found out that it was actually flawless and not win streak. That was a sad day because it's like, hey, if I would have drafted a new team, I went on a 20 win streak, maybe I would have actually gone 20-0, but I still won 20 in a row, which hardly anybody did back then. I feel like I'm one of a very, very small amount of people that can say I won 20 games in a row in Battle Royale. In the OG days. I'm sure there's plenty of people who have done it now, but Vlad Jr., he also got downgraded a little bit. 3990. There was something else I was going to say, though, about that. I'm not sure. I feel like there's something else I was going to say. But anyways, man, it's pretty... Oh, yeah. So I hit 1,000 rating, though. Like, because I played BR. So I was trash in MLB 15. I feel like I picked it up pretty quickly, but never even sniffed probably even close to 1,000 back then. MLB 16 only played BR. Really, 17 pretty much only played BR. 18, I played 7 ranked games, I think, all year because I was Immortals. But basically, I've always just been a BR guy. Never really played much ranked seasons beyond making World Series. Like, if I was actually playing the game and grinding it, I would make World Series. I would get the cards. Maybe do the programs whenever they added those. But then I would stop. I never saw a reason to push past World Series and go for anything higher. And with them adding special cards this year, I was like, okay, this is going to be the first year where I want to actually try to push for 1,000. And the first season of this year, I was streaming, I was playing, we got up to 900 in time for Weekend Classic, but I just, with like 2 weeks remaining in the season before Weekend Classic came out, that's when I stopped streaming, that's when I stopped playing the game this year. Personal stuff came up, I took a break, didn't feel like playing, blah, 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 whatever. So first season, didn't really push for 1,000. Weekend Classic rolled around. We only have one ball impact, though. 1 in 15 odds for a diamond, guarantees a gold or better. But Weekend Classic rolled around. First season, played my first 6 games. After that, I was like, okay, I'll play until I make 1,000 or lose. Played my first game on GOAT difficulty this year. Ended up losing. That might have been in my first 6. I think I played one more after that, and I think I maybe lost that GOAT difficulty game too. But basically, I was playing until I made 1,000 or lost. I lost. Weekend Classic, it was like Sunday or Monday. I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to stress myself out. And we didn't make 1,000. But I'm still sitting here like, I would like to, man. It'd be nice for it to happen. But this season rolled around. I barely played until like the last 2 weeks of the season. I barely made 900. Even to get to that second highest tier, these are not 1 in 15 like the Ballins. They're 1 in 8, but they don't guarantee you a goal like the Ballins do. But second Weekend Classic rolls around. I made 900 at least. I think I got up to like 956 or something like that. You know, getting close to 1,000, but wasn't really pushing either. I was just making videos for y'all and trying to get up to 900 for Weekend Classic. And I start off in this second Weekend Classic. Oh! 2 diamonds in 1 pack, but it's a headliner. Yo, I don't know if I've had any more than multiple diamonds in one. I feel like I'm about to be if I put 2 diamonds in 1 pack, I'm about to be the boy. Maybe I would put on the thumbnail like that is from a headliner, but I'm about to be the boy who cried wolf after doing the guaranteed ones in the thumbnail. I did change the title on that video, by the way. I noticed y'all didn't like how I worded it. You felt clickbaited, so I did change it. But let me finish this thought real quick. So basically, started 0-2 in the Weekend Classic this year, and I would say I won the next 3 games pretty easily. Again, I don't know if y'all have seen the video yet or not. I don't know if it's up yet, but spoiler alerts. But basically won the next 3 games pretty quickly. So 3-2, I'm up to 982, I think. 1 game left in the first 6, trying to get, I think it was maybe the chase pack in our inventory. We placed someone rated 1,056 or maybe 1,052. And we ended up winning, just shootout basically. We went up against Superfractored Roger Clemens, ended up winning, making 1,000 for the first time in my MLB The Show history on Game 6 of the Weekend Classic. I just played that game, by the way, right before recording this video. It's currently 10 p.m. the day before Weekend Classic ends. We literally got, I don't know, barely over 12 hours left. Bryce Harper's not a bad first pull. Wait, 40. Oh, I thought... I read that as 3,200. That's 40,000. Oh my God. Wait, this is a great celebration of making 1,000 rating for the first time, but it was such a good game facing somebody 1,050 rated. They've made 1,000, clearly good at the game, going up against probably the best pitcher in the game, 99 Roger Clemens, and we ended up making it, man. It was just such a beautiful feeling, such a great feeling, something I've never done in my very, very, very long MLB The Show history. But That's amazing that we just pulled Harper. I read that as 3,200. I was, oh yeah, I mean, it's fine, you know. I like Harper, but I didn't realize 40,000. That's a great way to celebrate. I feel like good timing too for where we are in the video as well. And then PCA 86, probably not worth a ton, but maybe yeah, not worth a ton. 426. I'll just quick sell. Let's go. First we make 1,000, then we pull Harper, double diamonds, 2 in 1 pack. My first time this year from a pack that's like it's not a premier or an ultra or whatever, you know. It's those, the first time I pulled 2 in 1 pack this year, the first 2 times were not guaranteed like the 3 in 1 pack. But let's go, man. God, that makes me happy. What a good day, dude. I'm gonna go to the casino after this and probably ruin my day, but what a good day, man. Oh my goodness. So hopefully y'all didn't mind me kind of explaining the history, telling the story, telling y'all why it like makes me so happy, why it's so cool to me that I finally hit 1,000. I will say this is really my first year trying to push for 1,000, and again, I was feeling like we could do it. I was actually streaming, I was playing well. I had Beltron early on, first time for me doing the collections like this year, and I'm sure that probably helped me out this time around making it too. But you know, season 1 I stopped playing the game, so Weekend Classic rolled around, did that, ended up losing. I was like, I don't want to do this. I was even doing this today too, though. I was like, okay, I'm going to either play until I make 1,000 or lose, and we made it, man. Pretty much my last chance to do it, and we do it. Not sure if we'll push for it any other season. I hope I do, but it feels good to do it, man. To know that I have the ability to make 1,000, like that, just it feels good. I guess right now is as good of a time as ever to open this. I'm torn on who to choose. You can get both of these. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. I'm glad we got that. Anyways, you can get both of them. One from solo, one from co-op ranked, I believe. But I'm torn on who to choose. I'm almost positively going Chipper. Shout out to Martin DiHigo. I feel like he would be a pretty good starting pitcher. He's a two-way player as well. He is. Like four-seam curve, sinker, slider, circle change. Let me just see. So this guy has 20 superfractors. Like, see, like that's just how limited he is. And I feel like this is just a very small amount of people who have actually made 1,000. But 196 MP1, I have a feeling Chipper's going to be a lot bigger. Yeah, 1,100. So more people than I thought, actually. Still, though, a very small percentage of the player base has actually reached 1,000. And it feels going to be one of those. I got to go Chipper. Martin DiHigo seems great. Love that he's a two-way player. You know, well-rounded card overall. But I just... Chipper Jones, every year, one of my favorite legends to use. I feel like they did my boy a little bit dirty. I know it's the power creep. I know it's the second-ranked season. But, like, you seriously couldn't... Am I the only one that feels this way? In the comment section, let me know if anyone feels this way. Not just about Chipper, but about other cards this year. Like, 97 durability. Does durability even do anything in online play? Because they could have easily had his durability lowered and given him way better stuff versus righties. Or way better clutch. Like, imagine having 125 clutch versus... Or 125 contact versus lefties, but only 66 clutch. That's just awful. That's so bad. But anyways, I'm pretty sure durability doesn't do anything. Agree or disagree? Feel free to let me know in the comments. They should just remove durability from the online attributes of cards. I get that in franchise it affects injury stuff, but I'm almost positive that online play, it does absolutely nothing, and it's just a way to make it so a 90 overall card doesn't have higher any of these other attributes because they gave them 97 durability when it literally does nothing. I think that's just wild. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on such a big tangent. I told myself and I told y'all I was going to be better about complaining, but that's just something that really has bugged me for a while now, is them doing that with the durability rating just to make higher overall cards not as good. Durability is useless. Take it out of the game, please. Anyways, rant over. I think we're going to end on the chase pack because this guarantees a diamond, a chance to find Posada, 200,000 stub card. God, I'm begging you to do that for me. Now, what we really need from these April spotlights is going to be these expensive cards. O'Neal Cruz, 40,000. Munoz, 50,000. Libertor, 30,000. So we need one of those expensive cards, okay? We got 2 of the drop 5s. Interesting. Hopefully we could get lucky in both of them. I really wish that these were better odds, like they weren't just the April Spotlight drop 5 packs. I would have much rather had something else, you know, maybe give me like 20 ball-ins. I don't remember exactly what it was before. Yeah, in the first weekend classic, it was 15 ball-in packs instead of the April Spotlight. Unless I get a good pull, I would probably rather have the ball-ins, to be honest. Now, I have 2 of these weekend classic packs. Probably should have opened these earlier in the video, but I should get both of these players. I'm going to choose both of them. We get Stanton, and then are these quick sell values? So 4396, 447. Okay, yeah. So I should sell Correa 4-4. I think it was 4-4, something like that. So I should sell him. I'm keeping Stanton. And then we're gonna grab the other guy too, just Ryan Sandberg. I'm trying to collect most of the cards that I can this year. 4477. We'll sell Correa again. That's a nice little bit of extra stubs that I'm not gonna have to spend. So that's nice. 2 more diamonds. We need the rare round, man. We need to see closing pitcher, center fielder. That's basically it. But first base, starting pitcher, third base would be nice. But basically want to see closing pitcher, center fielder. If I don't get those, I'm probably going to wish that I would have had the ball-ins, to be honest. Starting pitcher, I don't think it's Libertor. Yeah, like that. Just like, I would have rather had 15 ball-ins, man. I guess actually he's worth more than I thought. 8108. I'm going to sell him. 8108. He's actually worth more than I thought, so that's nice. I guess, wait, is he really? No, he's a starting pitcher still, though. Worth more than I thought. How about this one, though? Closing pitcher, please. Starting pitcher. This could be Libertor. I don't think his hair's that long, though. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think so. Okay, these are worth more than I thought, I guess. I still probably would have rather had 15 ball-ins, though, because that's like 15,000 stubs that I got right there. Very good chance I would have made more than that from 15 ball-ins. So, I don't know, man. I don't know if anybody else made it to the same division as me or any other divisions that gave out spotlight packs, but personally, with that having happened, I would have rather gotten 15 ball-ins. Our final pack of the day, I feel like I yapped a lot, but I feel like was some deserving yap, and I hope you all still enjoyed. If you probably wanted to fast forward through me yapping, I bet you could have done that by tapping on the screen or using your mouse, whatever. But I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all didn't mind my yapping. Feel free to drop a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for daily MLB 25 videos. Eventually, some are going to pop up on screen. You might enjoy one of those. Otherwise, I hope I'll see you in tomorrow's daily upload. Seriously, thank you as always for watching. I can't believe we're coming up on 8 years in a row of daily uploads. I can't believe we want to see catcher. We want to see blue lights. I can't believe that we're over 10 years in of creating MLB The Show content. No blue lights makes me sad. I don't think he's worth anything. Yeah, nah. Sad chase pack, but happy twin. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Couldn't have done it without you. Wouldn't still be here doing this without you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys. Hope you enjoyed. And hopefully I'll see you in tomorrow's daily video.